And we are back here in the Mixed Kitchen for Rise and Dine with Helms College. If you are a novice or an idiot in the kitchen like I am, this is for you. We've got some great recipes that we're going to be showing you here, courtesy of Helms College and Christopher Thompson, who is Vice President of Culinary Education and Operations. Chef Chris, thanks again for joining us.
Oh, my pleasure. I love being here.
Okay, we've got, this is kind of an easy recipe.
Very easy, very straightforward, yes, sir.
And it's perfect for summertime.
It is. So, we're right on the cusp of peach season. It'll be around for a couple months. I wanted to bring something very bright and light that really features a lot of great fresh vegetables that all of us from Georgia love to have in our kitchens. So very basic, again, like we've done before, not trying to incorporate a lot of complicated techniques, something that's very palatable to our audience.
Okay. Peach salsa with chipotle barbecue shrimp. Sign me up. Okay, so what are the ingredients that we'll need for the salsa?
So very, very simple. We got our fresh peaches. These actually came from an orchard out of South Carolina. We're going to have a little bit of lime juice. Okay. We have some serrano chili. We have some cilantro, and then in here we have a mixture of chili powder, black pepper, and kosher salt. And then right here we have two featured ingredients, which are baby mixed heirloom tomatoes and red onion that both come from our farm, Eggers Acres, out in Grovetown off of Wrightsboro Road.
Okay. And that's something every second Saturday?
Every second Saturday we host a farm stand out there, and we sell our crops and seasonal vegetables from other farms that we partner with.
Great. All right. Check that out. Helms.edu for more information for that. Now, as we said from our previous segment as well, this can be made to taste.
Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. So this is, with any recipe, you can look at this as being a base. You might say, I don't like red onion. I want to put garlic in because I'm a garlic nut. You may want to use shallots or yellow sweet onion or no onion at all. You may want to use a different tomato. You may not like seeds. You can take that out. You may choose out, basically, if you take something like lime juice, this is essentially an acid. So I can interchange acid. I could use white balsamic. I could use balsamic. I could use apple cider vinegar, whatever I want, as long as there's an acid in there. Okay. And then a couple additives that I do have that are not part of this, but just wanted to show you. I tend to make vinaigrettes with always a little bit of honey. We're not technically making a vinaigrette, but the dressing comes together and it's more or less the same thing. So if I wanted to add it a little bit of sweet, I could add in a little honey. If I wanted to add a little fat, I can add a little olive oil blend.
All right.
Okay.
And this is literally, you're just tossing it in the bowl.
It's all going in, and as I've said before, the biggest thing is making it the day before you're going to use it, so that all these flavors have time to develop and marry with each other, so that you get one cohesive dish.
Okay, and this is a question that probably only I would ask. Does it matter what goes in first?
It does not.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and toss it all in.
All right, excellent. So we got our peaches, South Carolina peaches. We have our baby heirlooms. We have our red onion. Okay. Our serrano chili. I'm not going to use all that.
As we said, it's made to taste.
Yep.
So there you go.
And then sometimes it's also by eye too, right? So if you look at, in this case with this recipe, you're talking about the peaches are your base. Right. So if that's 100% of your total volume, then everything is going to be a logical percentage of that. Okay. Okay. So I don't want peach salsa to turn into tomato salsa that has some peaches in it, if that makes sense. Okay. Exactly. Yeah. So here we're just doing a little lime juice. Okay. Okay. And like I said, we already got salt and pepper in there. Remember that salt and pepper are not herbs or spices. They are finishing agents, or salt is at least. Black pepper is a spice. And we just do that. Salt is always intended just to bring flavors out. Now, I'm going to add just my own personal little touch, which is just a little bit of honey in here. Okay. Just add a little bit of sweetness to cut through that acidity. All right. And then once we mix this up, and we've got about, 40 seconds left, I think, here for this. So once you mix that up, and then we've already got the chipotle shrimp set up. So I'll bring this over here. So there is your salsa. And again, this can be applied any way that you want. You don't have to use it on only tacos. You can use this as a standalone salad on its own. You could add a little bit of fresh mozz into this, or goat cheese. All right. And yeah, no napkins, folks. Look, no hands. Delicious.
Helms.edu, where to get all the information if you want to get checked in with Chef Chris. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you.